Every day, long before the sun paints the sky, billions face a crucial choice, often invisible, almost automatic, but powerful enough to shape the destiny of each day and, by extension, life itself. Before even 8 a.m., 95% of them have already surrendered something precious: the conscious control over their hours, their decisions, their path. It's not for lack of talent or luck. It's because of routine. A silent, almost invisible routine that undermines the chances of living fully. These people wake up in a hurry, often ignoring the alarm, stretching those precious minutes of sleep. Their first action is rarely for themselves. It's the unconscious act of grabbing their phones, diving into a sea of notifications, demands, bad news, and comparisons that erode self-esteem. The body wakes up, but the mind is already tired, scattered, bogged down by stimuli that drain energy before the day even begins. The morning becomes a whirlwind, without pause, without choice, merely reaction. And so, day after day, year after year, life slips through their fingers as they live on autopilot. This repeated cycle builds a draining lifestyle, chasing time, always feeling one step behind themselves. Productivity becomes an obligation, purpose dissolves in the rush, and the feeling of achievement turns into an unattainable mirage. But there is a minority, the 5%, who break this cycle. They wake up before the noise, not out of a blind obsession with performance, but from a deep respect for their own existence. For them, the early hours of the day are sacred, a space to reconnect with themselves, align their spirit, and build the best version of themselves. These few awaken not only to the world, but also to themselves. They cultivate silence as a precious garden, feed their minds with expansive readings, elevate their spirits through prayers and reflections, and move their bodies with awareness. They don't act out of mechanical discipline, but through a genuine commitment to their integrity and well-being. They understand that how they start the day charts the soul's course for the hours to come, and that each morning is a renewed opportunity to decide who they will be and how they will act. More than a habit, this choice is an act of courage. It's about challenging the routine that drags them down and choosing to live with purpose, presence, and clarity. Because deep down, mastering those early hours is mastering one's own life, and in that control lies the true power to turn dreams into reality. Few can transform mere routines into true rituals of meaning. They do not just go with the flow of the day. They plan with clarity and intention, express genuine gratitude, and consciously decide who they wish to be each morning. And by repeating this process day after day, they build a life filled with purpose, direction, and inner peace. True success does not arise from isolated grand achievements. It springs from the small decisions made with attention, and the most powerful of those occurs before even 8 a.m. It is in that still moment when the world has not yet imposed its demands that you face a transformative choice. The undeniable truth is that you are always one conscious decision away from a completely renewed life. This morning moment holds immeasurable power. It's not about waking up at 4:30 a.m. as in rigid, inflexible training. True transformation lies in the quality of your consciousness upon awakening. It's something much deeper. It's waking up with purpose, with a clear and firm intention. It's deciding in the first minutes of the day that your mind will not be governed by autopilot, but by active presence. Before the world claims your attention with notifications, meetings, and external pressures, there exists a sacred, silent space that is entirely yours, where you can ask yourself, who do I want to be today? This is a unique chance for choice, an invitation to take on the role of author of your own life. In this moment, the ordinary can become extraordinary. True change does not wait for external circumstances to adjust. It begins from the inside out, when you take control of your inner time, courageously choosing to start the day as a conscious creator of your story. Each dawn is a blank page, an open field of infinite possibilities where you can write a new narrative. By making this a habit, your life transforms into a work of art, an authentic expression of what you truly wish to be. Therefore, the choice is yours, and it begins now. Embrace this precious moment, as simple as it is powerful, to redefine your path, cultivate serenity, and walk firmly toward what truly matters. This morning ritual is the foundation that will support your achievements, balance, and true fulfillment. Because with each awakening, you have the chance to be reborn and tread a new path, intentionally and with an open heart. You have the power to transform your life with a simple yet rare and profound gesture, dedicating the first hours of the day to nurturing your body, mind, and soul. Imagine starting your day reading something that inspires you, uplifting your spirit, and broadening your perspective. Pray with genuine faith, surrendering to the sacred silence of inner meeting. Breathe deeply, feeling each inhalation renewing your strength. Move your body, awakening the vital energy that often remains dormant. Meditate, finding balance and peace amid chaos. Write, putting your dreams, plans, and intentions on paper. Silence the noise of the world to listen to the whisper of the soul, which has long cried out, "You were born to live with purpose, to be more than just a spectator of your own existence." This morning discipline is the silent training of those who aspire to true freedom. It is in this reserved space, where time seems to slow down, that you learn to conquer yourself before facing the day's battles. Fulfilled individuals do not wake up early because it's easy, but because they have understood the immeasurable value of starting the day in command of their own narrative, shaping their destiny with intention and courage. More than a ritual, this daily choice is a profound commitment to the life you deserve. It's the act of empowering yourself, of saying no to conformity and yes to the greatness that exists within you. It's the courage to look within, to recognize that the power of transformation is always in your hands, in your mind, in your heart, in the conscious way you choose to start the day. Do not wait for the ideal moment to happen outside. Create it inside, right now. Each dawn is a divine opportunity to be reborn, to start anew, to draw closer to the best version of yourself. The revolution in your life begins the moment you decide to awaken, not just with your body, but with your soul, ready to live intensely. So rise, choose consciously, live the life that only you can create. Most people remain trapped in automatic routines, waiting for external miracles that never arrive. But the few who truly transform their lives do so where no one sees, in the silent and courageous choice of how they start their days. You can continue hoping for life to change on its own, or you can choose to wake up differently tomorrow, not to fulfill an obligation, but to honor the new chance to blossom that each morning brings. The choice is yours, and it begins at the moment of awakening. Because in the end, it's not just about waking up early, it's about waking up to life in its fullness. And this choice, this silent revolution, is one only you can make.